Hey guys, sorry about the dog in the background. Hello, hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday. This is what we get working from home, okay? Dog in the background acting a plum lily fool. All right, guys, we got a lot going on today leading up to the full moon in Virgo. I'm gonna play the intro, hopefully get Apollo calmed down, and then we're gonna talk about it. Here we go. Hi, I'm back. How I can calm a dog? Well, he's not really calm, but I got the dog kind of taken care of in just a little minute. All right, guys, how's it going? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Melinda. Kevin, happy Monday. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Oh, we've got Tina in the house too. Tina, I got to go find you. I don't know why I can't see you, Tina. There we go. Let me look over here. All right, guys. So today is a Monday, March 14th for the geeks. Oh, hey, Tina. For the geeks out there, it is Pi Day. Pi Day. um, and 3.14 pi. Okay. So happy Pi Day to everybody. Let's talk about what we got going on, guys. We're leading up to the full moon in Virgo that is on the 18th. So in 4 days, you guys are going to see a ton of stuff here about the full moon and about the energy that it's presenting to us and how we can best use it. Okay, so you're going to see a ton of stuff here. Hey, Ms. Kaiser Soze. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Hey, Rosie, how are you? Um, so for those of you that are new to the channel, they're going to be watching this now or watching it later. Um, we talk a lot about all things spiritual, energetic, and all that kind of good stuff. And I try to demystify it a little bit to bring it to the point where you can utilize it in your daily life. And for those of you that are also, healers, teachers, mentors, coaches, shamans, astrologers, readers, we help you. Like our goal here is also to help everyone, but also those specific people to go through your healing process and to hopefully also interact with this world as it is right now in a different way, so that you can be of the greatest assistance, not only to yourself, right, but to humanity, and helping to bring peace and whatnot to the world. So, hey, Richie, how are you? Yes, it is a beautiful sunny Monday. Let's look at the chart, guys. This full moon in Virgo that's coming up here on Friday. I've just started putting together all my thoughts and everything, so we're going to start doing videos on that. This week, whole week, I'm going to say is really about focus. It is about sorting through your emotional baggage. It is about sorting through the clutter and both physically and emotionally and mentally. It is about getting to there's going to be some changes, I would imagine, that are going to be made this week in each of our own individual lives, where we're becoming much more direct and much more intentional on the type of energies that we allow into our space, and then the type of energies that we're releasing out of our space, relationship wise, um, work, um, career, friends. Um, this is kind of the annual cleanup. I feel like, I said this last year, right? We're in a point in time where we're in kind of annual cleanup mode. Okay. And by that, spring cleaning, that's really what we're into right now. This happens like a couple of days before the spring equinox as well. So this really is going to be a time to kind of sort through the fog. But today, and I would say today and probably tomorrow, but definitely today, if it feels like there's kind of this like weird storm off to the side, or there's this weird storm going on within you, and things are swirling around you. Like I was actually looking for a hurricane graphic, but I found the tornado. Because I just feel like it's like it's like this like very interesting tower moment. You guys that know the tarot know that the tower is like this burning tower, and people are like jumping or escaping, or like it's like nuts. Um, and most people, when they see that card, they feel like, oh my god, my life's falling apart. No, no, it's not that life is falling apart, beloved. It is that everything that must be shaken is, and what's being shaken now violently are some things that, oh my gosh, I got an eyelash in my eye. Sorry guys. Um that the universe, God, spirit has been trying to get you to release, trying to get you to let go of, trying to get you to the point where you're like, yeah, go on and make this change. I'll do this. But unfortunately, right? We've not been willing to let it go for various reasons, and usually it's because there's just some things within us that hasn't been healed. And as the healing happens, my granddaughter just got home. Um, as the healing begins to happen, then we begin to be able to let it go. As the healing begins to happen, we finally see that we don't need that big tower in our lives anymore, that we can actually let that die down and be released, so that we can then allow the new thing to be built. So there are all these new structures in our lives that are being built right now, and or trying to be built. Some of us are building them, some of us are still fighting it. Um but I would say today and probably tomorrow, you are really going to feel like, I got to let this go. Because I can't hold on to it anymore. Now, there are a few things that are occurring here. I'm going to talk about Mm. Daylight savings time, child. I don't know about you, but for me, child, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We're going to talk about this aspect of these planets. This is what we call, let's put a T, grand T square. Let me just hit enter here. All right. A grand T square. Where is it? You know what? Also, by the way, there's a major like there's still some solar flare or CME activity, um, electrical whatever activity, that's happened as a result of the latest solar flare situations. So there we go. Now it looks like it's going to stay. Good. That's what this here is called. Oh, so if your electronics start acting up today, this is why. It's comprised by a 90-degree angle. So Mercury and Venus conjunct are making a square 90 degrees to Uranus, and then a square, and then Uranus is making a square um to the moon, and then the moon is making an opposition to Mercury and Venus. This signifies to me major shifts, major changes, major WTF moments in the day, major I gotta do this now. You're probably going to see this on a global scale. I have been noticing things are kind of ratcheting up overseas. So you're going to see the information over the next couple of 3 days is going to be extremely fast and furious. Different moves being made, different just things happening. So um, I, things are going to get worse before they get better, but they will get better. Okay. So let's talk about, and I actually have some notes over here. Let's talk about some of the situations that we've got going on. The moon in opposition to Mars and the moon in opposition to Venus. So the moon in opposition to Mars is there's like a lot of emotional tension that happening today. Um, some people are going to be perceived as, or they might make some very ruthless decisions. Um, some people are going to be, maybe you are feeling like very indecisive. I'm not sure which way to go, blah, 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 blah. This is a high conflict day. So if you're like around like any kind of narcissistic type people, or you interact with them at all, or people that just like, just are like rude just because like that's their life. They're miserable and they want to make everybody else miserable. Today's probably a day they're literally going to be like, seriously, right? There's a lot of conflicts. This might be a day that people want to pick a fight. I would say for you, be aware of that, that maybe, if you feel like you want to pick a fight with somebody, don't do it today. Like, you're going to feel like you want to, but I'm going to ask you just kind of like stand down. Okay. And I'm going to ask you to stand down because that Venus energy, that moon in opposition to Venus is leaving you a bit confused about how the other party really feels. And it's probably leaving you a bit confused about how you feel or how you should feel. I just got off of a call with somebody, with my business partner. And I was like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh." I like saw this other like website of someone else offering a program similar but very dissimilar to mine. And as far as for spiritual life coaching, and I was like, "I don't know if I should do blah, blah, blah." Like, I was like, "I feel like I should do this," or "I'm not sure," blah, like change what I'm doing because this person is very like big in the industry, and they're offering this program. And he said to me, he said, "You need to worry about you and just be you." You offer to your people, to your students, to your clients, what you want to offer. You offer to the collective what's on your heart, and don't worry about everybody else. So it's like, am I supporting people's emotional needs? Am I helping them? What are my real feelings about my business? Like all this stuff was kind of going on, and what was like kind of happening was I was kind of lashing out. I was lashing out more at me, but not necessarily just me, right? So you got all these feelings, and so some people are going to be super bossy and super rude. If you're in like a situationship, it could feel really weird today. It could be like, um, you know what, Ninja, I don't know how you really feeling. And because I don't know how you feeling, I think maybe today is the day that, I give you your walking papers. So I'm just going to encourage you not to do that today. Like, investigate the real feelings, but I'm not saying to act on it today. The Mars and Venus conjunction brings kind of like easily offended energy. Easily offended energy. In fact, we saw some of that play out. Like, I've seen that play out with different YouTubers this weekend. Everyone's so darn offended. And then people get offended because you're not offended or whatever the case is, right? Um, Also, though, your drive is probably high right now, so you might be looking for, Mr. or Ms., not Mrs., Mr. or Ms. right for right now. They don't have to be right for forever. But also it's like your fuse is short, but you're still like you're wanting to pop off so you can gain some harmony. So this is why I entitled this Find Some Peace in the Storm. As you can hear already, there's a whole lot going on. There's all this energy swirling around because of this grand T square, and it is boom, boom, like it is just like hammering at us. So don't pop off, okay? Try not to. The moon squaring Venus, right? Down here at this bottom edge over here. Um, this is another like taking offense situation. Like this energy here is like people feeling like I've been so wronged. Um, in my life, right? I've been soup dupe wronged in my life. Um, this can give you this energy of like, I got to change right now on a dime. This also is like energy that empowers people or emboldens people that like to create chaos, especially in like the family life. Um, this can be a tough energy. This is also an energy where people are feeling quite separated from society in general. And so that can be a difficult situation to navigate, especially because Uranus is also squaring all of this emotional ninja. How you really feeling? Like, what's going on? How come this? How come that? Like, this is probably one of those days where you could literally remember everything that other person did to you. I don't care what situation they are in your life, station they are in your life. You could probably remember everything today, like from like 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. And be like, I remember when you did that to me, and I'm still mad about it. And you ain't thought about that like in however long, like you've been long since forgot about it. But today, this energy is stirring all that up. What can you do on the positive side if there are changes that you've been wanting to make in your life? And this is where this energy here, this conjunction, now the moon went past Neptune and Jupiter. So it's separating as it's getting ready to leave Pisces. But I will tell you, this conjunction right here is super powerful for anything dream related. Jupiter in the conjunction to Neptune, um, that conjunction causes strong emotions. This can be very, very religious emotions, very idealistic. You're going to want to understand and understand all that kind of stuff right now. Anything spiritual, anything higher purpose, like you're going to want to understand that. Also, if you've been wanting to plan a trip or whatnot, this is probably a great time for that as well. This conjunction also helps people who have an artistic inclination to express themselves that way. Um, and even when you're looking at something artistic or you're looking at nature or whatever, like it's like we are really like feeling the energy of the cosmos, of the creation of the cosmos at this point. It's like the answers to like the secret to life, right? Is like opening up. um and also then the sun conjuncting Jupiter and Neptune brings with it material success. It broadens your horizons. We were talking about that. It brings with it a deepened intuition. It brings with it fantasy and dream. It brings with it empathy, but it also can bring with it this like martyrdom energy. So it doesn't surprise me, for instance, that Jussie Smollett like went on this rant when he got sentenced last week, Thursday, I think it was. And this rant was like, I've been doing this. I did this for black and brown people, yada, yada, yada. I don't personally subscribe to that point of view, but whatever. I'm not going to deride anybody for thinking that. But I just don't agree. So he went on this whole like, I'm a martyr. I'm like nailing myself to the cross kind of situation. Well, these aspects, this whole like sun conjunct Neptune, the sun has been like applying or moving towards Neptune for the last week at least, right? And intensely, Thursday was pretty intense. So yeah, so this like kind of self-sacrifice. So if you're dealing with somebody that's like, I've done all this for you, or they do stuff for you and you didn't ask them to do it, and then they want to throw it in your face, that kind of stuff. I want you to though not sacrifice yourself and nail yourself to the cross either. I'm gonna need you to not. Don't do that. Especially not on a day like today when the moon is like, you've done me dirty all this time, right? Kind of what was it, Celia in The Color Purple? All my life I've had to fight, right? Mm, I'm not making fun of that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, However, this is a fantastic time for you to allow your imagination, your spirituality, your sense of harmony to just bloom and blossom. And I think with that whole situation going on, what we've had with this aspect and going on that we've had going on for a while is what's happening here is that all of these dreams and aspirations that we've been trying to get to and trying to like put into practice, now we're just like, was it a pipe dream or was it not? Like I feel like I'm like floating around on air and I can't really put it into into the physicality of things. And this whole T square is basically saying, can we please? And it's basically like, I don't care what happens. We got to implement this and we got to figure out how to do it now. And I'm done. I'm done waiting. Right. So this is a radical change. Also, this energy is actually complemented by Pluto in Capricorn, and that is sextiling. So this is going to help you bring about this personal change within your life, um, and understand some deep wisdoms that maybe heretofore you have not understood. All right. That was a lot. Holy cannolis. Hey, Bikini Body Challenge. So, all right, guys, here we go. Let's pull. Actually, I need to get something to drink. You guys, I want you guys to take a peek at this and give me just 1 minute, okay? Hey, I'm making this video from my phone. Why? Because I want you to see that you don't need thousands of dollars in equipment in order to get your message out into the world. You see, a lot of us think that we need tens of thousands of Instagram followers or YouTube subscribers or Facebook followers in order for us to have a successful, thriving, spiritually transformational business. I'm talking to my life coaches. I'm talking to my shamans. I'm talking to my readers. I'm talking to my astrologers, my spiritual coaches, that you are here to transform the world. I want you to join me for a free 3-day workshop. That's right, 3 days, 11 hours. That's all my coaches and I need in order to help you clearly identify who is your audience, how do you serve them, and what transformation you are going to empower them and assist them in achieving. I want you to click the link down below. You've got nothing to lose. It's absolutely free. Get clear on that, and I guarantee you'll have a business. Talk to you soon. Oops, lightworkerliftoff.com. You can type that in, go to that link. I'll put it in the chat. It's free for 3 days. It's an amazing thing that I'm doing here, right? We're going to work on your mindset. We're going to work on imposter syndrome, and then we're going to get you started, like figuring out who you're actually wanting to serve, and your purpose. Help you come up with a message, and then we're going to get you posting on social media. But I also teach you how to post on social media, right? I teach you how to create fantastic graphics. I teach you, right? My coaches and I do this with you. There are VIP options as well. So go to that website and you can sign up today. All right, shall we pull a card or two? Let's pull. I don't have card cam ready. Let's pull. I'm gonna pull a regular tarot for the collective. Oh, judgment. Good Lord, help us all. Judgment. Guys, and every deck, this judgment card is shown as a card of angels calling. Basically, it's like a resurrection scene where the angels, God, are calling you to your higher self. They're calling you to your higher purpose. It's time to let go and let God. It's time to, hey, I love love. It's time to let go. It's time of all the BS that you've been hanging on to and all the excuses, right? And it's time to decide that you're going to manifest whatever abundance you need, that you're going to manifest your reality. You're going to change reality. We just did a podcast last night with Catherine Loringer about creating, right, your vision and bringing your vision into sight. So, and into manifestation. So, yeah, that's it's basically this energy is like you don't have any choice. Trumpet is sounding, and let's get it, let's go. All right. And we are going to pull a sacred creator card. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. Okay, guys, you know what this is telling me today? In between all the BS that's happening today, in between people like screwing with you and trying to irritate you and trying to get you off your square and out of your character, I need you to laugh. We need to laugh. We need to laugh. We need to have fun. We need to laugh in the face of anyone that's telling us we can't, that we won't, that it won't happen. We need to laugh. Okay? There's nothing that serious today, guys. Right? So don't get offended. Don't take offense to anything. My God, please don't take offense to anything. Don't get offended. Don't get put out. Don't get your, panties in a bunch. Just laugh. Have fun. This too shall pass. By the end of this week, we should have really good clarity on everything. All right, guys. Hey, tonight we're going to be doing a members only live. So I'm going to actually post the fact that the live is happening, but it's going to start at 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. If you're a member, come on in. We're going to be talking about a few things here and there. I'm also going to be giving those that want them, very quick readings tonight. It'll be very quick tonight because there is actually a couple of topics that I want to talk about. Things that's going on in the world. I do want to have a bit of a discussion about this Russia-Ukraine situation. I want to have a bit of a discussion as well about we're seeing a lot of we're seeing a lot of passing away of people. And there's just like weird news that I've just, it's like that's weird for this to happen right now, or that's weird for that to be happening right now, right? So I want to just talk about that from a spiritual perspective. So I will post that this is what we're doing. So it's only $1.99 to be a member, guys. So I'll be on for an hour and a half. We'll do as many readings as we can, but I really do want to have a very deep spiritual conversation with you guys about why I believe why certain things are happening and where we can potentially find some relief in all this. Okay, so if you have not already become a member, the link is in the description box below. On YouTube, if you're not a member and you're on Facebook, you're watching me, you have to be a YouTube member. Someone needs you to go over to YouTube and then click that link to become a member, or there should be a join button next to the subscribe button if you've not already done so. All right, guys, thanks so much. Stay calm. Don't get offended. Find some peace within. Find some peace in the storm. You can do it. And we're all in this, like not in a funny way together, guys, but we are. I'm here for you, holding space for you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.